Hey, welcome everybody. What's up? Sorry for the wait there. Just having a little bit of a technical thing that we had to fix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. I just had a little echo there. See, it happens sometimes. Let me know where you all are viewing from. I appreciate y'all being here. Oh, yeah, we're going live. We're going live. Today, I'll tell you, I have been digging into this, and it is one rabbit hole after another. It is crazy with this broad, this Ghislaine Maxwell. It's just one thing goes into another thing, goes into another thing, goes into another thing. It is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wanted to share something with you right here, something in particular about Ghislaine, something very interesting. A lot of people said Ghislaine was crazy, and I know that this right here is Pluto, but I just thought she was fucking goofy.
I want you to write down the words the preposition, the Veritas machine, the Veritas machine, the Veritas machine, the preposition, the Veritas machine, Veritas, Veritas, Veritas machine, Veritas, Veritas, Veritas machine. The Veritas machine.
The truth set you free.
All right, welcome everybody to another one. Part 2 of FIXER. Let's light the fires, kick the tires. Let's go. All right. All right.
The truth set you free.
That is correct. The truth will set you free. Thank you so much. Just thought throw in that Ghislaine picture right there. I'll start out with a joke. All right, we're gonna get this going. Going to get right into this video now. Today, I have taken some notes. I have prepared myself a little more because we have a lot to get to. We have a lot of images, a lot of things that were not connected in part 1. And, this is all just to open up everybody's mind, everybody's way of thinking, everybody's way of seeing things. Wait until the end. Watch the video. That's the best way to help my channel, is watching it and liking it. If you want to subscribe, then you're going to get the notifications when you hit that bell. All right? So we love that. If you dislike it, whatever you want to do. It's your channel. And you could also leave a comment. I do review those because some people are we just got to, check the riffraff at the door. That being said, let's get into what we have here. And again, thank you so much for being here, from the pineapple to the Big Apple, from Maine to Spain. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell. Let's get this screen up of these images that I have prepared for you. Bing, bing, bing. There we go. All right. Now, we all know that Ghislaine has been in court. A lot of new stuff has come out in court. And, when you get into Ghislaine Maxwell and you talk about her father, Robert, this whole British socialite thing and this association with Epstein and her father, Robert. Now, Robert Maxwell, we're just going to go over it a little bit real quick. Robert Maxwell was a publishing magnate, and he purchased a newspaper called the Daily Mirror. He allegedly died on his boat. I think he fell off and allegedly drowned. And then Ghislaine had to bury him in 1991. Now, he was a notorious crook. Right? He embezzled money from the newspaper. He embezzled millions of dollars, much to the detriment of his employees. And you can go look some of that stuff up yourself, but we are going to open up each one of these individuals in these next episodes because there's so many. And if you look in the thumbnail, there's more people there today, right, than there were yesterday. So let's get back into this. Okay, so we got Ghislaine. All right, we have Ghislaine in court. And what I didn't realize about her, and this is like kind of fascinating. All right. And Robert, her father, that wasn't his name. He had a very long Czech name that I went over yesterday. But right here, when we go through court, now this is something that's really interesting about Ghislaine that I didn't know, is that she actually managed a football team. Oxford, what was it called? Oxford United. She was the manager of a freaking soccer team. What? What the fuck is it? Like, I'm looking through this and I don't know. Did anybody know this about her? Because I didn't. I didn't know that she managed Oxford United. And don't be know-it-alls, all right? If you didn't know, don't know. Don't be know-it-all. I haven't done that since 1983. Now, we're going to get into her influence here. Okay? This is just the tip of the iceberg, just the tip, if you will, of her influence. This is Robin Leach. So I would imagine this is got to be in the early 90s, lady. Robin Leach. I'm Robin Leach. 5 stars of the rich and famous. I'm Robin Leach. You remember that guy? So we're going to push right into the next. Now, this next guy is one of the additions on the thumbnail. All right. This is Mr. Leslie Wexner. If you are not familiar with Les Wexner was essentially not only a billionaire businessman, one who grew a huge empire with a company called L Brands, which owns Victoria's Secret, Abercrombie and Fitch, Express, Bed Bath and Beyond. I mean, so many different companies, right? He was also the financier of Jeffrey Epstein. And he gave him all kinds of money. And his relationship was a financial one. All right. And he allowed Jeffrey Epstein. Now, imagine this. I can't wrap my head around this. He let Epstein manage his money. This guy let Jeffrey Epstein manage his money. Now, I'm going to say that one more time because I can't even really believe it. But I don't need to say it again. He used Les, obviously, for what? Victoria's Secret, right? And this is how I believe a lot of these people came to become associated. And this is where a lot of the power in the media came from, was through modeling. All right, was through the modeling. So now this is her again with the fashion. That's Calvin Klein. All right, this is Calvin Klein that Ghislaine is with here. And these are a lot of photos that I just dug for, because and I'm going to show you my source at the end. So if you hangs on till the end, I'm going to show you where I get some of these images and how I sort of vet out some of the stories and some of the events that they go to. I'm going to show you that just a second. So this right here, we've got Calvin Klein. That is Frederick Fekkai. All right. Now this guy, yet another addition to our thumbnail. This, well, he's not a good guy. This is Jean-Luc Brunel. He was a former model, scout, and model agency manager, right? He was involved with all the models. Good friend of Ghislaine Maxwell. And when you see this here, you're going to see not just a good friend, but I think you would agree that this right here, okay, this man is just another type of Epstein, another type of Nygaard, okay? That's what Jean-Luc Brunel is, All right. And they caught him. He has been, he's incarcerated. All right. They caught him on the run in France. He sold off his assets. Look at this. Okay. So these are the shenanigans between Ghislaine and her friends. I mean, this is disgusting. Have you ever heard of this guy, chat? Okay, so she also had a nice connection to entertainment. All right. Now, right here, this is Mick Jagger, but this is not just Mick Jagger anymore. This is Sir Mick Jagger. All right. Mick Jagger was knighted in 2003. And Keith Richards actually said no, he didn't want it. But old Mick took it. All right, right here we have Roger Waters. All right, so rock star Roger Waters, obviously from the original singer of Pink Floyd. So look at, she's right up in his ear, right? No, what's Roger? So we're gonna, look, I found some pictures today that I didn't expect to find. I threw them in here, and I'm gonna dig into them a little deeper. But this also gives you an opportunity to go back through this video and see all the people that she is connected to here. Roger Waters from Pink Floyd. Right now, when we get into her relationship with Kevin Spacey, all right, and we have Kevin here and his buddy Bill, right? His buddy Bill Clinton. Look at this. How are they just not giving each other piggyback rides? Look at these two. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's president. Former president. Whatever. All right. No, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just this actor dude. Just this actor dude. Nothing to see here with Bill. All right. Just, let's just take that one more time around, because you're going to see a lot more of these with Kevin and Bill, because this relationship is very important, because you're going to see how politics and showbiz are all related in this. All right. And we're connecting a very, very large web, right? There's our buddy Kevin Spacey. All right. So now we've got the visits to the White House, right? While Clinton was president. These are visits to the White House. Ghislaine also was having an affair. And look at the way he's looking at her. Look at the way he's looking at her. Hey there, sugar. Hey, sugar, why don't you come on into the Oval Office and that almost went to Herbert the perv. Wait. Say, why don't you come into my office? Let me see those big old titties. Come home down, big old titties. Swinging them big old bitties. What's that song? I mean, look at this. Yeah, sure. Come on in. He was there, 17 times? Epstein visited the White House with Bill Clinton 17 times. And Bill Clinton was on the plane 26 times. It has now been reported. It has now been reported in the court case that he was on the plane 26 freaking times. Are you kidding me? And also all the stuff that went on in Mena, Arkansas that we're going to talk about in another episode, because there's so much information here. If I did this in one, this is a banger, right? This video right here, this is a fucking banger. Okay. This episode, like I have some stuff that I haven't even brought. These already, it's a banger. I could stop right now and it would be Tits McGee, but there's more. Okay. But this is going to be in a couple more parts. So we definitely are going to have a part 3, because I opened up a whole new level of fucking rabbit holes today with this. Okay. Now, as we keep going, we're going to see her here on Air Force One, right? Now, obviously, this is Clinton's Air Force One, right? See that? And to continue and solidify even more so the relationship between the Maxwells and the Clintons, I mean, why don't we just invite her to the wedding? Hey, just put her on the aisle. Just somebody just let her stay on the aisle so we'll get a bunch of pictures of her. You dumb fucks. Why'd you put her on the aisle? I mean, she's on the aisle, you dummies. Who is the photographer? Fire the photographer. Look at that. So say, yeah, just put her on the. I can't get Herbert the pervert out when I see him. He reminds me of him, right? He just reminds me of him. Anyway, what can I say? So now when we get into more show business stuff, we got our buddy Kevin Spacey here, right? Buddy Kevin with again with Bill and Tony Blair. Hey Tony. Hey Tony Blair. Yeah. Oh, you know that Tony did something very interesting. Tony Blair, he put a moratorium on people talking about their association with Jimmy Savile in the courts over there. So there's a block on it for 100 years. Okay. Oh yeah, the tentacles are very deep. Now, Kevin Spacey produced this film. It is called Minnie's First Time. Now look at who's in here. Look at here. We got Alec Baldwin. Say, Alec, I think, my friend Kevin's doing a film. He's doing a picture, and I think I'm going to do a little saxophone on the soundtrack, but I think I'd like you to come on in for it. Maybe do a little produce. Maybe you could act a little bit, but but this one's a little biscuit. Is that blood on his tie? Oh, yeah, it's a knife. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I didn't see this movie, okay? I didn't watch the whole thing because I don't want to watch it. I watched like a couple little clips of it just to make sure that it was him. And it was him. However, she is not of the proper age to be doing what she was doing in this film in the scenes of the nature that they were with Mr. Baldwin here, if you know what I mean. And it was produced by Kevin Spacey, okay? So here's the connection. Ready to connect some really heavy dots? Okay? Because we gotta take you around the horn here and show you a couple things. All right. So this is one of the scenes, this is now this is Alec Baldwin and Woody Allen. We're gonna get into this a little more later, right? Because there's a lot of nuance to this relationship. They both lived in New York, blah, 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 right? But as we continue, this one is really the one that hit me. All right. Now, this is Woody Allen and Jeffrey Epstein. And that's obviously, that's clearly Manhattan. All right. Now, you see the depth of which this industry is immersed with these kind of people. Right. I don't think it's every single person. Right. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them everywhere. There's a lot of them on your street. But this is what people find more interesting, I suppose, than you can't just go out and drag people outside, right? Not allowed. All right. So there's Kevin with his buddy Andrew, who had this ducky little thing going with Ghislaine. And then one day Andrew decides he's going to, I keep talking like Bill Clinton. Andrew's going to decide, hey, let me come in there. What, did he invite Bill Clinton in there? Did he invite Jeffrey in there? No, he invited Ghislaine and Kevin to sit in the throne room. Okay, this is the throne room. This is where the queen is supposed to sit. All right. Will someone get me some Febreze? I need some. Would you please Febreze the chairs, please? Can we disinfect and reupholster them? How you doing? What's going on? Welcome. Unbelievable, right? Look at this. And that's obviously a little screenshot there from the old wedding. Now we're going to go a little deeper here. Okay, because it just doesn't go into entertainment. It's industry. All right. It's industry. What kind of industry? Well, hello. We have a problem here. Okay. We have a problem here with this guy. And the problem is more pervasive than I initially thought. And I'm going to show you why. And remember, if you hang on to the end, I'm going to give you the source of all the stuff that, of all these photos that you could see real time up to date. Okay. So when we talk about Bill, this is a little bit older of a picture. And we're going to get into this fella. This is Peter Nygard. Remember Jean-Luc Brunel, Epstein, Nygard. All right. Good evening, Kathy. Welcome from the UK. Thanks so much, though. So you got Peter Nygaard here with fucking Bill Gates. Like, what is Bill Gates doing with this guy? Well, guess what? Peter Nygaard, fashion. All right. This is a way to get to the girls. This is a way to get to the young girls. Is the modeling business. All right. So now we have a really interesting photograph here. Here's a real banger, right? Of Epstein and Gates, right? So when we talk about it, this is the meeting that they had. This is actually at Epstein's, where was this again? I have something on this. Okay. This, you see in these photographs, you see a guy named Boris Nikolic, Epstein, guy named James Staley, Larry Summers, former Secretary of the Treasury. Okay. He was a senior JP Morgan executive. Okay. These are the financial guys. These are the money boys, right? That bring the biscuits. So this is what you're looking at here. This is what you're up against. You're up against the biggest people in the industry. Like, who's gonna want to write a report about this? You know, who's gonna want to report this? There you see Bill Gates in 2010 with Bill Clinton at the Clinton Global Initiative. And as we continue here, you're going to see the I don't even know how to describe this man. Harvey Weinstein. It's, you know, enough said. It makes me sick. With Jeffrey and Ghislaine, some kind of Halloween party here. But what's interesting here is now we're getting into Harvey and some of his connections and contacts and how he's brought them all together. Now that's Alec Baldwin on the right. And who is that in the middle? That, ladies and gentlemen, is Jeffrey Katzenberg. Jeffrey Katzenberg is the man in the glasses right there on the bottom with David Geffen and Steven Spielberg. Jeffrey Katzenberg is one of the most powerful people in Hollywood. He used to be the president of Disney, owned DreamWorks, David Geffen, Steven Spielberg. Some people call this a certain kind of mafia in Hollywood. Okay, if you know what I mean, Steen. All right, this is what people call this. These three guys. We are going to get much deeper into these three fellas and what the fuck they're doing in a lot of these pictures. Okay, and what the events are and who sponsors them. Okay, now, when I first started to get attacked by Alec, it was because of his association with this guy right here. Okay. So you have Harvey and Alec. They are buddies. Okay. They are buddies, pals to this day. I'll bet he talks to him in jail and puts money on his books. Well, guess what? There might be a cell right next to him. Alec, you fuck. All right. So now, oh, look who's back. Look who's back. Look who has these political associations left and right that are connected to Hollywood. This picture is one of the many in this banger video. And if you agree, you will hit like on this video. Each one of you is going to like it. You're going to share it. And there's going to be a part 3 to this. And if you find it very informative, make sure you subscribe. Okay. And then you could jump in the chat because it's a subscriber only chat. So I appreciate everybody who is in the chat. If you're watching in here for the first time, I'll bet you're already verklempt. You're already all, you're all excited. I know. Me too. Glad to have you. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. So you got Harvey, and now Hillary really loves Harvey. Okay. Like, look at this. Ladies, okay, tell me, look at this body language of Hillary Clinton. Since when? Who puts their hands on another man's chest like this unless they are very close friends or fucking? Am I right, ladies in the chat? I mean, look at this. Who does this? This is a Hillary Clinton going up to Harvey Weinstein. And at this point, by the way, she knew. She knew. All right. She knew what he did and what he was doing. Okay. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, okay, here's another event that they're at, right? See, look at when I take notes. I know what's coming up next. You guys like my note style a little bit better? Let me know in the chat if you do, because if it feels like I'm flowing a little better with the info, right? Like I'm keeping it moving. I'm keeping it crispy with a couple little tats of humor right in the little ting, right? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to inform you and entertain you at the same time. And love you. It's a very hard job. So look at this. Look at this face splitting smile that these two have with each other, right? They have a lot of affinity and affection for them, right? For each other, right? I mean, this is just ridiculous to see. And let me top this all off with this other image. Oh, you know what? Just to let you know how close we are. Yeah, sure, Harvey. Come sit with us. Come sit at our table. You know, come sit at our table. I think that's Uma Abedin over there. I think that's her assistant. You know, and I got to say, thank you so much, guys. In all honesty, I do see Hillary's hands and I see Uma's hands. So nobody's giving nobody no handies under no table, which is quite frankly a little disappointing. if truth be told. Whew. All right. Now, this is even scarier. Okay. This is even more frightening because once you start to go around the horn, you go around the bases, you see, oh my God, okay, he's here. He's with Obama, with Schumer, right? And who's this other guy? Schumer and I don't know. He's another senator. This guy in here. He's another senator. So this is just two senators. And you got this real friendly. I mean, look at the smiles, right? Look at this. Look at how close Harvey and Barack are. You can't see Weinstein's hand. Let me go back. You're right. Hold on. Facts. That's right. Yeah, he does have kind of a look on his face, like he's giving it a little, hey, what's up there, Cal? Like he's giving him some. Maybe he's. Wait a second. Does it look like his hand is maybe under here? Like maybe his hands are. Hey, good eye. Didn't think of it. And they're applauding him. They're like, you're doing so good. Higher. You're doing so good. No, don't whip it out. No, we're good. Thanks. Don't whip it out. We heard it's shaped like an egg. Oh, was that Jeff's? Never mind. So look at this. Look at this guy. This Harvey Weinstein is a dangerous person. Look at this. Look at the smiles. Now this is the journalist that got shut down in the article written in Vanity Fair. And I'm going to get back to her because she did an article with Anne and Marie Farmer, who were the first people to actually file a police report in Manhattan against Epstein. And I think in general, just one of the first reports ever to be made were made by these folks. And this guy right here who's being hugged, oh my goodness, look who is in the background again. Is there white stuff around Harvey's nose? Okay, no, maybe. Anyway, this is Ghislaine Maxwell hugging a guy who has also got a new spot on our little thumbnail of this video. This is Graydon Carter. Graydon Carter is the former, up until 2017, I believe, the former editor of Vanity Fair. Graydon Carter. Okay. This guy right here. He is the one who killed the Epstein story because of alleged threats by Epstein to him. But they were friends, right? They were friends. But he wanted to stop that story. Now, what you're going to see here, all right. Here's the Vanity Fair Party. This is the Vanity Fair Party in 2017, by the way. All right. Guess who else was there? Hi, Kamala. Kamala was at the 27 Vanity Fair Party, and she was at the one in 24. She goes to a lot of Vanity Fair parties. Yeah, still haven't found a picture of her and Harvey yet. I'll find it. If it's fucking out there, I'll fucking find it. So, okay, that is the same. By the way, look at what they're standing in front of. All right, just to give you a little thing here. It's the exact same backdrop, all right, as he is standing in front of as well. All right. So they were at the Vanity Fair Party, which to me I find incredibly strange. Hey, what's up, Wally? What's going on? I mean, doesn't anybody find that odd? What is she doing there? And at that same party, we have Ghislaine and Elon Musk. Now, I don't really think Elon knew what was going on. I'm not really sure. I heard that they were having a conversation and some things that I had looked into myself because, I'm out in Hollywood. I'm a Hollywood exile, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here for the first time, I Scientology, all this stuff. They threw all the things at me, and they right Hollywood exile. There you go. So this picture right here. It's almost like she's got another target, like she's got another target. It just is very odd. Now, I told you to hang on and I was going to give you the bangers, right? Well, here they come. All right. So fasten your seatbelt. Here come the bangers. Now, Alec Baldwin, this is him on the cover. Now, remember, he said he didn't know them or Greg and Carter. He didn't know any of these people when he yelled at me in his video and went on his rampage or rant that he doesn't know Epstein. No, doesn't know any of these people. Well, guess what? I found something today that I didn't think I was going to find. You ready? Okay, here's the most recent one. All right. Now, this edition is, I think, the last edition that Graydon Carter was the editor for, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that to be true. Double check me. Fact check me. We have another one here. Another one of his Vanity Fair covers, which is, we could talk about how this looks and symbolism and things like that. We could look at all that stuff at another time because that's not the topic right here. But what I found is this. Okay. That's Alec Baldwin and Graydon Carter. Hey, Alec, fuck you. I found it. I told you I'd find it. And here it is. This puts Alec Baldwin one step away from Epstein and Maxwell. Right? Kim Basinger, his ex-wife, won an Oscar. Alec hasn't. So, if any of you guys want any of these photos, I'm going to show you something here real quick, okay? I'm going to give you, because I told you I was going to give you a little extra bonus feature today. So that right there, for me to find this picture of them of these two together, finally, after all this freaking time, thank goodness, right? But if you yourself, I know he's a total sack of, see? I got him. Got him. This is the Getty website. Okay, this is Getty Images. So you can go to Getty Images and just put her name in, or anyone's name up in here. Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein. It will give you chronological order of all of the photos, all of the events, all of the places that they have been. Okay, that they are trying to hide that they have been there. But hey, the photos don't lie, right? I hope you really enjoyed this one. I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell because I got some more coming up. And if you liked it, obviously hit that like and watch it again, and hit up some of my other videos because I can't do this without you. We're going to do part 3 soon, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Full send it.